Hello, people. Yes, we have Ingrid and Terry and Nell and Sybil here. I'm just getting set up, and Shell's having printer issues, so bear with us here.
Yeah.
One of those mornings.
I don't think I'm going to be able to fix it, so I guess I'm just going to have to
She's winging it like
yeah,
we do.
I had a whole plan and everything, and now I'm winging it. Dang it.
So I kind of have a plan. I didn't really, I woke up with a migraine this morning. So I took my meds, and I can see again, which is a big help. But I didn't really have a plan for today because it's been about a week or so since I did any kind of real art. But what I dug out today is I have this Webster's dictionary that I got, I don't know, a long time ago. I was doing dictionary art for a while, and it was, you pick out a word on a page and you do that sort of thing. And I was thinking, well, what am I going to do for Art Joy sharing today? So I thought I would share this with you guys. Hi, Debbie. And so I dug this out thinking, well, I'm going to work in here because, I really don't have that many pages done in here. And I started out with the first prompt, which is oil. So I went to the page in my dictionary that says oil, because that's the first step here is oil. And I'm just going to start there.
Yeah, I was thinking, over on the Stencil Girl blog today, Peg has a really cool little demo of doing different resist techniques. And you guys know I love resist techniques. And one of them was using Vaseline. And Vaseline is oil, right?
Pretty much.
Petroleum is oil.
Petroleum jelly, yep.
So I was thinking of trying maybe starting out with some buff. Oh, our colors, by the way, are teal and buff. This looks very yellow. I know that we used the the hex codes. I don't know why it printed out so yellow, but anyway, it's not as buff. And that to me is these type of colors, manila, aged paper. This off-white is buff. So I thought maybe I would try some aged paper. See, this has these edges because it's old book, and this petroleum and a stencil to start out with. Just try some of that because it looked really fun. So I've done 1,000 different types of resist techniques. I love them, but I don't know. I think it's probably been at least 20 years since I did it with petroleum jelly. At least.
Yeah. Well, it'd been a while since I'd done a lot of those different resist techniques. So if you're interested in resist, go watch the video. I did 2 different videos. I did one for Stencil Girl, which is real short. So if you just want to see the overview, you can watch that one. And then I did a longer one on my channel, which has a little more in-depth. So if you're looking for that sort of thing, you can find that there. Hey, Vicki. Hi, Judy. How's everybody?
People rolling in. So the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to use a baby wet that's dry, that's dried out pretty much. It has a little bit of wetness to it. That's what I'm going to apply with, I think. And I'm just going to rub through the stencil just because I want a pattern on there. I don't just want to, what you're going to resist to, right? You have to have a pattern.
Yeah. So I have oil pastels because it's oil is the prompt, right?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking that one too, but I didn't get them out.
So I have water soluble oil pastels and I have regular oil pastels, and I think I'm going to start with the water soluble just in case. well, I don't know. Now let me see. No, I can't make up my mind what I'm doing here. This one is, I have to read the color on them because, you know, they're so dark you can't really tell. This one says black ivory.
Huh.
So I'm going to start with this, and I'm just going to go up here where it says oil. And I'm going to put some oil pastel around all these things that say oil. Oil skin, oily, oil cloth. You know, there's lots of things that are oil. So I'm just going to highlight that on the page, and I'm going to, you know, repeat the shape because that's what we do. We repeat, we use threes, all of that kind of stuff. So I'm just going to start with that oil pastel on there. And then I think I'm going to take, oh boy, I think I'm going to take a rag, and I'm going to smudge that in a little bit because it's very oily. So what I did first on this page is I just took some clear gesso and gesso the page because these papers are like onion skin paper. They're really thin. So I put a coat of clear gesso on top of this, and then I coated the back of it with regular white gesso. So I've got a little tooth from the gesso.
That's totally cool. I love that. Resist is so fun. Cindy, Judy, Vicky, Debbie, Ingrid, Sybil. Hello, everyone. Sorry I'm so out of touch with reality today. I was trying to get my printer to print, and it was just being a total jerk. So I spent my whole morning trying to get that to work, and it still doesn't work. But that is cool. Vaseline petroleum jelly oil through a stencil. Super cool. And I used a spritz spray. This one was a what did I use? A glimmer mist? No, I used a plain Jane semi-opaque matte mist baseboard in wave colored. This one's a little darker. This one would be fun, but I don't think the spritzer is working. It's not. The problem with these things is that the stupid sprayers always stop working.
I thought I had this stencil, so I'm going to dig it out. It's called Splatters from Tim Holtz.
Oh, that's a cool one.
And because the prompt is splat, I thought that this stencil would be appropriate for splat.
Ooh. Oh, where's my stencil that looks like a splat? Oh, that would have been smart. Dang it. Peg's smarter than me today.
Oh, I don't know about that. My brain, I got brain fog.
So it looks very fall-like today. Is everyone getting? Oh, they're already talking about it.
Yeah, no, it was below 50 here this morning.
Oh, wow.
So yes, I am definitely in fall mode. I wore my sweater yesterday when I went out. I had to go do some car repair. My brakes were a little bit mushy, so I went and got my brakes work done.
Didn't you just get that car?
Yeah, about a year ago.
Wow.
And it doesn't have 30,000 miles on it yet. But so I took it in, and the guy says, well, you know, you're supposed to change out the fluid at 22,000. And I said, well, I didn't have the car at 22,000. You guys did. Did you change the fluid? It's like,
Did you do it or did you not
did
do it?
you do it or did you just leave it for me to do? So, yeah, I did that, and then he said that the back brakes were not aligned properly, so they redid that. And so I spent several hours in the repair shop yesterday after taking Ron in to get his blood work. It's like, oh man, life at the Robinsons, always so much fun.
Yeah, we've been doing going to medical crap too. Sinus infections.
Oh geez.
It's like, kid we not?
So I think I'll use the water
Oh, that side
soluble.
looks better. That's interesting. This side looks more resisty than this side.
Hi, Barbara.
Well, anyway, that is super fun. That can definitely qualify as the first step. Might try one more and do something a little bit different. I don't know if I have any. Well,
Yeah, I think I'm going to put some paint down before I do that.
using this paper.
That,
Maybe I'll grab one more paper out of that book. That's what I'll do.
what did I do with that buff? I just had it out here.
This is so fun. I don't want to stop doing it. I've been obsessed with making little books this week.
I saw that.
I'm still doing it. You
That's
only
pretty
saw
cool.
2 of them. There's many.
Yeah.
I can't stop.
You know, we all have those obsessive days.
Mine's been a few days. I've just been making little books. That's all I want to do. Don't want to do anything else. So how many of you are planning on participating in our really fun daily art journaling next month? It's almost time. Sure.
Yeah, I think that's what we're going to focus on next week, right?
Next week, yeah, we're going to start that, and then the whole rest of the month we're going to do that. Because, yeah, every day.
Yeah. Well, and I got to say, this year's a little bit different. You know, we always try to shake it up a little bit, and it will be so much fun.
Oh, it's going to be super fun. I've already started a little bit because I had to have some pictures.
Seen what Shell's been working on, and I had to chuckle.
Dang you, stupid spritzers. Why can't you just work?
So I'm just getting another layer of paint on here.
No?
Well, that's the thing, Terry. It doesn't all have to be done within the month. You know, you can do it any time. Just use the hashtag and post, and we'll find it. So it'll go into the grouping.
And it's not something, I mean, yeah, we call it art journaling every day because we want you to try to get in a habit of art journaling, but that doesn't mean that you actually have to do it every day or that you have to do a page every day. You could pick a prompt that you think sounds the best and then work on it over several days. There's no rules. We're just trying to get you into doing fun art journaling because it's good for you. Okay, this is super fun. I don't want to stop. Okay, you got to stop. All right. Just stop. Isn't that fun? And those kind of look like splats, don't they? They're supposed to be flowers, but anyway, I've got some papers to use. That's a good start. That's a good start. At least I got something. And the page I'm working on today is the very last page in this book. It is completely full except for this very, very, very last page, which is going to be a pain to work on. But I covered the page before it so that I can get real crazy if I want to. And I might just use these as the start of a background. Or maybe not. Maybe I will. I don't know. What am I going to do? Huh.
Always the question, what are we going to do?
I know, right?
I think I'll get some. This is peacock teal paint from Deco Art. I like the color. Since teal is part of this, I'll get my splat stencil here and some of this peacock teal.
I'm just going to cut out this picture because it's the perfect colors. Oh, wait, he's got... also, it fits the prompt. I think there's a prompt that says crazy.
Oh, yeah.
And this guy looks a little bit on the mad side, I thought. So I thought he might go cute on my page. No, he's not very big though, but I have a half of a plan and we'll figure it out.
Yeah, you know, yeah. Plan, schman. That's the fun of just experimenting and playing with this stuff. I mean, you never know how it's going to turn out.
Nope.
And that's half the fun is just, you know, I'm not saying everything turns out great, but it is fun to play.
Yes.
Which was my point exactly this morning when I did that whole resist thing. It's fun to play. See what you can get.
Yeah. That's the most fun. I mean, just getting out stuff and messing with it is where it's at. Now, this piece of matte paper is definitely the right colors, so I thought I would use that. And that might be kind of fun. And I've got that. I've got these. There. I don't know. What else? Maybe some more dictionary paper or something. I almost feel like buff is just so boring.
Well, but it combines well with other things.
Yeah. I've got a whole thing that's the whole bin of paper over here that's called neutral. So maybe that's the way to go. Is start with a neutral background. See, this whole thing, big basket, small basket, is full of neutral. And neutral seems like buff, right? Pretty much. So maybe I just start with a whole neutral background. Because then there's that other prompt there called, oh, that's a new one. Called Mosaic. Did you guys see that one? There's a prompt named Mosaic on there, which sounds like fun too. So
yeah, I've got a stencil out for that. I don't know why, but this reminds me of all those mosaic tile pieces because of the little motion that's going on here. So I think I'm going to use this, and I'm going to go back to,
okay, oil. I think I've covered that. Splat. We'll get to that in a minute. Oh, graphite. Mosaic, crazy, paint.
think I'll go to graphite with the mosaic. Because I've got this pencil that's full of graphite. Let me see if I can do something with this. Might just be making a hot mess because the stencil is pretty fine and it might just move all over the place. But I'm going to give it a try. Yeah, that's not working real well. So maybe not graphite with the stencil. Maybe.
When
Well,
all
if I
else
wet it,
fails, collage. Just saying.
if I wet it, how about if I put the graphite down? Yeah, let me put the graphite down on here. And then take a wet wipe and see what happens with that. Like I said, play. It's all about the play.
That's what I'm doing. I'm playing at this point. When all your
Yeah.
plans fail.
That works with the graphite, right? That works. Okay, so let's get a little towards the top here. Get these foil pastels out of my way. And I'm framing it out with this graphite and stencil then. Yeah, here's my wipe.
Where's the screen?
And I think I'm going to water down some of that teal that's out here because I've still got a lot of teal on my desk. And
Okay, for this piece, I'm really going to give it a lot of glue. Glue on the paper, glue off the paper, because it's kind of thick. It's like scrapbooking paper. And I'm going to need it to go down in that crack. Because since this is the very last page, it's giving me a hard time because all the rest of the pages are folded to the other side. Sometimes when I'm smart, when I'm out art journaling, which maybe isn't all that often, but every once in a while I'm smart. I work a page in the back, a page in the front, a page in the back, a page in the front, so that when I get to the end of the book, it's the middle.
it's a good thing to do.
But this one, that didn't happen. I started at the front and I've been working through it all the way, so wasn't smart, but oh well. Can't always be smart.
Okay, we got a nice hot mess going on here now.
That's good. It's always ugly.
Part of being crazy, right? Part of being crazy. You got a hot mess. Oh, let me put these things away before I spill them all over. Let's see what everybody's saying.
I'm wondering if anyone else in the group today, in the chat today, has already done the pick a stick. I know a couple people did because I saw them in the group.
Well, Vicky's sewing and trying to listen. Sinus infection with Nell. That's not fun.
What we had in our family too.
Yeah.
get
Sherry.
called
Hey, Sherry. Long time no see.
Sherry Whitfield.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Sherry.
You're in Arkansas now?
I think she sold her house or was selling her house or something.
Oh my gosh, you're closer to me now, Sherry. Arkansas is not that far away. Just saying.
Sherry used to be with us in the Pick-a-Stick. She was one of the 4 people who was doing the Pick-a-Stick challenge when we very, very, very first started out in a different group before we moved it into our Art Joy of Sharing, since it was just Peg and I.
Yep.
We combined, but back then it was a separate group.
And we had lots of fun.
Yeah. She was one of the people that picked the sticks.
Sherry and Lizzie and Shell and I, we had 4 of us doing it, and it was great fun. And Sherry, is your website still going for the tags? I haven't been over there to check lately. I've been a little bit busy.
Yeah, she's still doing the tags.
Still doing tags? Okay.
Yeah.
So check out Sherry. She does Tag It Tuesday. And she has prompts over there. So, yeah. That's our buddy.
From back in the day.
From back in the day. Yeah, I'm gonna peel this off because it's a hot mess. Remember, these are just those placemats. The cheap 50-cent placemat pack that I got from, I don't know, whatever store. And what I've been doing is, since this is all white, what I've been doing is coming in and doing an X marks the spot so that it doesn't get out of focus all the time.
I need to scooch mine over because I'm not on screen. Wouldn't you know it?
Hey, Laura, have I said good morning to you? Okay, so where are we in all of this? I'm back to my dictionary. And we did, let me mark these off. We did oil, splat, graphite mosaic. I guess I'm down to crazy. I've used the teal and the buff. So I guess I'm down to crazy.
You're so crazy. I'm just trying to get my background on here.
You know what I like for crazy? I like crazy critters and birds and stuff. Not yet? Okay. Well, you keep us posted. Keep us, in the loop. We'll be looking for that. Okay, so crazy. I don't know if I want to go crazy with, I need to go crazy with stuff I don't use. Right?
Always should try to do that.
I'm going to use that. I'm going to use that buff on here. And I think I'm going to get out some washi tape.
Oh, no.
I know, right? It's like, really? She's going to use washi tape? I just can't believe it.
I don't use it very often either.
So I'm getting out the buff.
But who knows? Who knows what'll happen? Maybe I'll use it during the art journaling every day.
Maybe so.
It's a good, fast way to add color and pattern.
Yeah. And I need to dry that buff paint down.
Stop that. Okay, this is a very buff page now. Done the whole background.
So I'm going to look for some washi tape that's going to contrast with these background colors because I want that to stand out on the page. So I need the contrast. The other thing I want, I'm going to let this dry for a little bit, but I think I'm going to get those, because this is real thin paper, I don't really want to soak this paper with water. I think I'm going to stick with the whole crayon thing. I've got these, what are they? King Art crayons.
Oh, you got the King Art.
Yeah, I think I'm going to drag them out and go look for some washi tape. Yeah, what's next for me is crazy and paint. So I just put some paint down. I'm going to get crazy with some washi tape. It also is straight or crinkly. You know, you can make it whatever you want. So that'll pretty much cover what I need for the pick-a-stick for this month. So let me get that. Man alive, what have I got here? Remember, I'm looking for something that contrasts, so I need some really bright things like maybe that. Maybe that. And that.
Splat. I actually might just see if I can't get some.
That's a good start. Let me see what else I've got here.
I just get a big fat brush, like a big fat brush that I can really make splats with. Get some color. And just, you know, if you hit it hard, you can get some splats going.
Well, I might just go with those because I need the contrast, right?
These are splatting up into my face. I'm getting color all over my glasses.
Oh no.
I'm seeing dots. So typical.
Yeah, I think these will work because I'm not coming up with anything any better. So
I did that with these watercolors. I had these out messing around. So these are the Gansai Tambai Japanese colors. And they are they're semi-opaque and more like a gouache than a watercolor. And they're pretty fun. I haven't had them out in a long time.
yeah, look in the folder, Barb. There's an actual, go under media, and there's an album there for Pick-a-Stick, and it's in that Pick-a-Stick album. Absolutely.
Yep. And then you got to scroll down to the bottom because all the new stuff gets added at the bottom in the albums.
Yeah, it's towards the bottom. It's not all the way at the bottom, but it's towards the bottom. Let's see. I think I need that. I need the white.
It's all dry. Dry. Another way would be to go into the search bar and type in Pick-a-Stick. And you'll come up with everything that ever was.
Yeah, there's the hashtag is in there too. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, okay, so I think I'm going to start.
That was fun. Splat.
Oh boy. Come off of there. I'm going to start with just
graphite.
adding some flesh tone here.
Fat graphite pencils that might be fun to play with.
The cheeks.
I always have to remind myself. Okay, I've got 2B, I've got 6B, and I've got 9B. 9B should be the softest one, right? 2B is harder, 6B is softer, and 9B should be super soft, I think.
I think I need to.
It seems counterintuitive. It seems like the lower the number, the softer. But
I'm trying to remember. I don't have my graphite out here, so I can't really look at it.
That is definitely the truth. I think so.
Where are
These came in a set.
I got a whole set someplace. Oh, here we go. Graphite.
Graphite from Lyra. 9B would be the softest, right?
So this is 6. This is 4. This is this just says HB, and that's hard. So HB must mean hard black. 2B is a little bit softer than the HB. And that's 4, that's 6. So yeah, as the numbers go up, and then I've got these solid pencils, which are a little bit different. And then it also comes with the sticks like this. So, you know, you can get a whole set of graphite like this pretty reasonable. But my favorite, this is the Royal Langnickel set. My favorite is I put it in one of these Lyra holders, and this is one of those pieces of graphite it's all a big chunk of graphite. And this one is my favorite because you can lay it on its side and get lots of graphite down in a short period of time.
Oh, I know what I should do with my graphite once I get done with this. It's fun to do rubbings with it.
Yeah. Woody pencils would be fun on here too.
Oh, definitely. What I think is fun about graphite.
An assortment of stuff here. But I need to finish putting some highlights on this.
Okay, let's take one of these
girl
stencils
face here.
And maybe just this paper I was using to do. This is deli paper that I was using. So you can just take a stencil and put it under, and then you can just, like with hers is in the Lyra holder, but I'm just gonna, because this is really fat, I'm just kind of using the flat side. And you can make fun stencil rubbings with it. I think that's actually why I originally bought these 3. These 3 came in a set, and I bought them for this. Because I could also take this paper comes off. That one I was using, the paper was already off. So you could just like really do it with the whole side.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Fun stuff. Oh, I was off screen.
Oh boy. My hands aren't working today.
Nothing's working today?
My hands aren't working. I was trying to get the lid off of this thing. I was just going to lay in some white for an eye.
So graphite is water soluble, guys, in case you guys didn't remember that. Oh, shoot, my picture. So I was like, I made some marks and I was blending them. with my water brush, like you do. And then I might just get the excess off here, off my rubbing. I made a rubbing also. So I've definitely used graphite. So I think that's graphite, which is gray, is becoming the third color in this fun stuff. Okay, mosaic. I wanted to use some punches. That was my plan. But I didn't ever get out the punches, so now I gotta go over here and find some.
Yeah.
You know, like you do.
Like you do. I shouldn't push down on that. Got a little excess paint goober there.
And I'm going to get a clean piece of paper. Stupid printer. I don't like you anymore. You suck.
Oh, poor printer.
It's being a jerk. It's like, no, we're not going to work. No, we don't think so. So I just
Not
grabbed
today.
some punches.
Not today. Not your day. Okay, so those have to dry. So while those are drying, I think I'll start with some of this hair stuff. And I just need my little scissors.
I thought I would punch out some shapes.
Let's get her some. Actually, this whole thing is kind of inspired by my friend Cindy, because you know Cindy is the washi tape queen.
Ah, yes, yes. She's the one
And
saying, use more washi tape.
she has said that to me numerous times.
Yes.
And she also did, not too long ago, she did a video making a girl using washi tape for the hair. And I thought, well, that's a cool idea.
That is
So
cool.
Cindy Utter, check out her channel and look for her art journaling, because she does a lot with washi tape. I think I want to layer some. This just has a little bit more red and stuff in it than I'm looking for. Let's go with this.
Maybe throw in some other shapes.
Peggy says she loves washi tape. Okay, Ingrid's telling us about the HB in the middle, and then the softness, hardness increases to both sides. Okay, good to know. So 9H is super hard. 9B is super soft. Okay.
Well, all I had was bees, so.
Oh, and I don't think I have any Bs. Isn't that weird?
Huh. Well, it's one of those things that I know in my head, but I can't remember when it comes down to pressure, you know.
Well, and that's, you know, when I get them out, I scribble with them a little bit to see which one I want to use. Because trying to remember all that stuff when you got mixed media, yeah, not remembering.
I have a hard time remembering stuff these days. And that's just one of those minutia. It's like, I don't know, whatever. Anyway, I punched out some shapes out of the oily stuff.
Well, I don't like the way that one's
I
peeling.
can do them on here in kind of a mosaic. That was my plan. Because a mosaic is just putting pieces down and then filling in between. Oh, I could have pinched a couple out of that too. Because it's darker. Might be a good plan. Some of my punches are working better than others.
Yeah.
This one's hardly working at all. But anyway, you get the idea. I'm making little pieces so that I can glue them on. The question is, where do I want to glue them?
Okay. See, this is why I don't like to work with washi. This one doesn't want to stick. The other one didn't want to peel right. So,
oh my God. Just do what you're supposed to do.
If it would just do, yes. Just do like tape does and stick where I put you. And so now I have to get glue stick to get it to stay on my page.
Whenever I put washi tape on, I either glue it or put matte medium because, yeah, it never works for me. It always comes up and acts like a jerk.
Yeah.
Every single freaking time. Let's find some of these other shapes like star.
Yeah, see there? Once again, got to glue it down. And even that, you know, because I've still got moisture on the page, so the glue doesn't even want to cooperate. All right, that means I have to get something out to dry. And this, I think, is one of those pages that probably would have been better had it had a chance to dry in between. All right, I'm going to go hardcore. I'm just going to go for the glue because this is not working for me.
When all else fails, tacky glue.
Well, I'm getting the gel medium. Just cause. And I'm actually going to go over the work that I've already done here and seal that because a lot of that has some water soluble features.
Good plan.
So, get that down and start laying in some hair for this chick.
She appreciates you.
Yeah, she likes having hair.
Yes. Oh, I just don't need that guy. Don't need that guy. Maybe one more little heart. Why not? One more little star. Maybe one more little graphite. So buff gray and teal are nice together.
Yeah.
I like it. Good combo. Maybe one more star. All right, that's my little mosaic section. Covered with goo. Didn't put any art guard on. Forgot. Okay, all you guys just stick down real good, like you should.
Play nice.
Yep. I think my grout is going to be graphite colored. So I'll probably just go again with this one. Go around my shapes.
So it sounds like Ingrid has studied graphite a lot.
There's a whole bunch of graphite art out there just using graphite alone.
Yeah.
So she maybe is into that. Oh, these pesky grout lines. I think what's cool about graphite is it's been around forever.
Yeah.
It's one of the original things that people ever came up with for doing art. So that's cool.
Well, and it's inexpensive.
Mm-hmm.
So it's something that you can, graphite, pencils,
Yep.
pick up a pencil and draw.
Yep, that's exactly right.
Let's see, how are we doing here? Just about have a head of hair.
Okay, now this guy is gonna have to go on. What's my next step? I did graphite, I did mosaic. This is my mosaic over here. It might need a little touching up. Crazy. Okay, here's my crazy guy. He just looks a little kind of mad, really. He's cut from a magazine ad of some sort. I don't even know what the ad was for. Glue him down with some glue stick. Make sure there's no bubbles as much as possible. Okay, that's my crazy guy. And then paint.
Come on, don't you start that. When the washi tape tears in the middle.
Straight or crinkle or paint. Feeling like my graphite needs a little something over here on my grout lines. Maybe I'll try to blend those a little bit.
Get her curls going the right direction here.
Do curls ever go in the right direction?
I'm not sure.
I used to have curly hair. I don't really have, it's wavy now, but not curly like it used to be.
Yeah. Well, I always had curly hair. It was always doing its own thing. And I always told everybody, it does its own thing.
That's right.
Okay, you don't want to stay down. I can see that right now.
Gonna have to do a little work with my guy here, but let him dry out a little bit. And while that's happening, I think my paint will be my fine liner, because this has acrylic paint in it.
Oh, she's married to a hobby photographer. Okay. All right, that's enough of that. How are we doing time-wise? Oh, pretty good.
Still got a half an hour left. I got plenty of time to mess around. This needs being. It's not supposed to clog because it has this little doohickey rebobber in it. Shouldn't be able to clog.
Oh, goody. I just pull up. Down to the base paper. That's what happens when you're using not good art paper.
That's not going to work.
It's okay. I have a little white gesso. Rat's here. So try to go in and cover that a little bit. Oh, for Pete's sake. Huh? So let's see, what do I want to use for my... Where's my very good pen? I've got my... I like that one. That's that one from Pastels, but that's not the one I was looking for. Come on, you're in here somewhere. No, you're in here somewhere. Yeah, here's my Pilot multi-ball, which is what I wanted. Let's see if this is dry enough to... You know, it may not work just because this stuff may not be dry enough. Yeah, it's still a little yippy skippy here. Hoping I don't ruin my pen. You know, okay, this is not going to work because I am going to ruin my pen. All right, let me get a black in something else. So that's not going to work. Way too fine. That's going to clog. You know, this is the problem. Okay, maybe this will work. This is a pit pen. Kind of thick, but that's what we're going with today.
Actually, just go ahead and just want to add a little bit of this color to this side. So this is where my paint's going to come in. So I just decided what this needed.
Do I have a little bit finer pit pen? This one is a 1.5. A little bit finer Sharpie, that might work. And of course we've got the and let's see, I need a tealy green blue for her eye. Yeah. So we'll just go back to the King Art for that. Let's see. Oh, I should have something in between that.
Okay. Well, hold on. Drop down.
Will a pen work? Oh, come on. Don't die on me now. Yeah. I wish somebody would invent a really fine line paint marker that would work.
Oscar.
Yeah, it's not fine enough. What is this one? This is a universal liquid roller ball. I'm pulling everything out here, guys.
to get this on here.
She kind of reminded me of Raggedy Ann with her mop head hair. What am I missing here? I think I've tried everything. And yes, I do use jelly rolls quite a bit when I have a dry surface. It's just really hard when you're working like this on top of semi-moist.
I don't jelly roll. Dumb things don't work in Arizona.
Yeah, and that's the other thing is where you live, right?
Yeah. I always want to try them, but really the best thing that works best for me is Posca. Maybe we need to invest in some of those extra fine Poscas.
Well, I thought I had some. I don't know what I've done with
I don't
them.
think I have any extra fines. I think I've just got.
Yeah, I do have this Jelly Roll Black. And it's pretty good. I mean, I do like it. That's why it's still in my stash. I haven't tossed it. But it over this kind of stuff, it really is not rolling.
So
You
I've
know,
done.
it's just not,
So I think I've done all my stick prompts.
not doing what I want it to do here. See how it's giving me trouble?
I'd started to do a little white, and then I was going to do it with my fine tip, and it just totally would not unclog, despite the fact that it has a needle in the middle of it and should never clog. Is not my day. So I will just do this with a pen.
It's picking up some of that black.
Well, mosaic over there.
Oh, I had a dirty finger. Whoops.
What the heck?
Well, that was interesting. Okay, I need to hand sanitize because I can't get this stuff off my fingers. I'm just making a blurry mess out of this.
All right, let's see if I can get that.
Almost clean hands. See if I can straighten up some of the mess I made here.
Anyway, let's see if I can make this interesting.
It did kind of sound like that, didn't it? Yeah. That's still wet. Let's get a blue.
Okay, let's make all the down strokes heavier, like you do.
Let's see, what does this look like? This is kind of a gold. Time to experiment, right?
You betcha. One does not just pumpkin.
Not loving that. Let's knock it back a little bit.
One does not just pumpkin. One must always pumpkin spice. That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
I think maybe it's going to need a little highlight.
Well, I'm looking at sayings. I've got okay. Got it. Got it. I need some more glue because we all know it's not going to stay put unless I glue it, right?
I would agree. I shut the door. People on this channel don't care about breakout boxes. I'm not sure who cares about breakout boxes. I know I don't.
You like the gal's hair? Her washi? That's all Cindy. Cindy did that. Cindy figured out that everybody needs to use washi. So I'm going to put that down there. I'm going to trim it off because it's too long. It says step aside coffee. This is a job for alcohol. And I think after the way my week has been going, might be true.
Margarita time.
So let's go back to that. Barb suggested a jelly roll, so I'm gonna. No, still not working. All right, so we'll go back to the pit pen.
You can wash your problems out of your hair.
Yeah.
Very clever. Very clever.
Gonna washi my problems out. my hair. I like that. Who said that? Peggy said that. That's cool. Thank you, Peggy. Good suggestion for my page. So, see, I added it. Gonna washy my problems out of my hair. Sounds like that stuff from South Pacific, right? So there's her hair, and it says step aside coffee. This is a job for alcohol. Oh, man. Gotta love it.
Okay.
Oh, I need to do her mouth. That is not right.
PASC. What is it? September. That's 9/21. All right. Cool. Got some mosaic, got some graphite, got some words, got a crazy dude with a pumpkin on his head. Nod to the autumn equinox, which was last night.
Yep.
My bond.
Happy fall.
Happy fall, y'all.
Yeah, my white jelly roll is not working on here either. Oh well.
Nothing's working. I don't know. It's getting annoying.
Yeah. Some days are like that. Anyway, do the best we can with what we got, right?
Yep. Inspired by the coffee I made my father-in-law this morning, which was pumpkin spice.
Cool.
He doesn't look like that though, but he's probably just as grumpy as this guy. I'll bet you.
Oh.
That man can grump the world.
Use the R2.
R2.
What's an R2?
Rollerball 2. I don't know. All I know is everything's a mess and nothing works. But I still managed to make a page. So if I can make a page when nothing's working, then you all can play along with us when it comes time to go to October 1st.
Yep. Yeah. I just, it's what it is for today. I'm not too upset. I mean, it's a journal page, right?
Yep.
It's not going to be perfect. It's something that we knocked out in an hour and a half.
I think it's pretty cute, actually. Yours looks really good.
I like yours.
Great.
It's fun. It's fun.
Nikki says that it's a Dollar Tree black pin.
Oh, I don't have any of those.
I don't either. Obviously, that's something I need.
Well, I had some, but I think my family all ran off with them. Well, they're a good rollerball. The problem is they're water soluble.
Mm.
And I guess I didn't realize that's what they called them, was an R2, but
Okay, pick a stick, complete.
so that was hashtag pick stick challenge 2021, and this is the 9th month and the 21st day. Okay, I'm going to call that good. So yeah, if you haven't seen the video that I posted earlier today, go over and watch that. If you like resist, I think you'll find some fun things there. Like I said, there's 2 different videos, the fast version and the slower version. So if you need more detail, you can watch the slower version. And I did post a blog post, and there's a blog post over on Stencil Girl Talk. So, you know, you can go over there and show them some love and thank them for having me or whatever. Maybe they'll have me back. I don't know. But that's it for me today. I hope you guys do a pick a stick and use the hashtag and follow along.
Yep. And that's it for us, I think. 3 minutes early. Does anybody have any questions? Marie loves them. Peggy thinks they're great. Barbara likes yours. Debbie says great work.
Thanks, everybody.
Sybil says these are both very clever.
We'll see you again soon.
Bye-bye.